Hello and welcome. This is AK Talks Morning Show. I am AK. I'm here with Julia, the goddamn dog. You're not gonna really see her, but this is a special episode. I'm probably fired by now, so that's fucking dandy. I got fired for probably not showing up. That's the reason they're gonna write up. This not showing up anymore. Kind of sucks, dick. Kind of free. Well, that's why I'm doing this for an hour today. A lot more time in my hands. Going back to you guys, I am streaming this too on Twitch and on Kick. So, motion, brother, motion. That's what we call it. Aura. Yeah. Yeah, so that's fucking. I hate how fast I can wrap this shit up. Like, I'm not supposed to stretch it like a fucking fat bitch in a salad. Let me tell you something about this job. All right, let me get you guys some wisdom in your wise, a little bit wiser, and you guys can start seeing my legs too. So this is a very informative episode here today. So the job is technically rigging. Rigging's a job. I need to stop saying and but too. That was a thing I used to do. So rigging is a job. Rigging's not that hard at all. You can be blind, deaf, or fucking retarded and still get the job done. I'm not saying the people who do rigging aren't skilled and talented and whatever fucking makes them happy at night. They have some shit. It's just it takes a day to get there. It takes maybe a couple of days to get there. Other than that, it's just confidence. It's a job that requires a lot of confidence because you are moving weight. Like it is some weight, like 5,000 pounds individually, and you have to figure it out. Or maybe it's a 20-ton fucking unit. You got to move it together as a group, operating with other people inside different companies and shit like that. That kind of gets hard, especially if they don't give you the schematics or whatever the moving plan is for it. Okay, that's the sky. I thought the ground was shaking. That was the sky. After that, simple job. You can do it, folk. You can do it. Easy fucking job. So I just didn't show up. That's what I did. On Monday, I had an interview for a job that I really would like to get. Really would like to get. I went on to the next part for the process. No confirmation yet, but I still fucking quit this shitty job because I'm that confident. Or I hate this job so damn much. So yeah, on Monday, the thing was supposed to be at 3 o'clock over the phone. I didn't get off till 2:55 because I just had to hit him with that. Yeah, sorry, dude. No disrespect, but fuck you. I'm about to just leave. I'm not staying here if I have to. I'm not. So I just fucking skedaddled that day. I left a little early. Is that that's what people call it? Jesus, why is it so hard to think? Why is it so hard to think? Is it in the water? It has to be in the water because I can't be this damn stupid where I'm struggling to think about what I did in my own life. How can I remember shit, huh? Do I just fill it up with spaces? Do I start swearing more? Is that going to make me feel a little bit smarter? I don't know. You're not going to find out in this episode. Maybe another one. So yeah, I just didn't do. And then on Tuesday, what I remember on Tuesday, as I woke up, heard my thing, I called in to see what time, and it said I was supposed to be at 7. I was like, maybe another day. That's why I didn't show up. And it was like a warehouse day for me, and I hate the goddamn warehouse. It's slow. I get it. You want to do nothing all day at work. I don't. I'm so young and eager and fucking horny every single goddamn second of the day. I'm trying to learn skills, man. I'm not trying to learn how to eat up a clock. That's not a hard skill to learn at the end of the day. But I'm trying to learn skills, so just in case I get pinned to the wall and my pants are down, at least I can show something to someone. Maybe a hemorrhoid, herpes, or the AIDS, but I could show someone something about something. It just goes into like my primal instinct of like being useful or some shit. Cause I know some bunch of useless shit I forgot that was useful at one time. Maybe I'm just bored. Maybe it's how I find fulfillment in life to make my day feel easier by having an excuse to learn some shit. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe we'll find out in the next episode. Okay. So Tuesday just didn't fucking show up. And the thing is, though, which I was surprised about, because on Monday I didn't show up on Friday. Yeah, this was not just like this week thing. I didn't show up on Friday, and on Monday I had to get written up for that. And they just told me, it's like, yeah, if you don't show up, and it's a no call too, we're just not gonna schedule you for the next day. So I was like, all right, bet that's a simple fucking rule. I'm not gonna complain. So I signed the paper on Monday. Didn't show up on Tuesday because it was a warehouse day. So he texted me. Boss man texted me, or the guy in charge of scheduling texted me. And he's like, I'll put you on a crew tomorrow. You're not going to be at the warehouse. And I just didn't respond. And then he did put me on the crew. And I didn't wake up again. And that's today. Because I just don't really like the job. Not even a little anymore. I hate the pay, which is god awful. It's $18 an hour. And the thing is, though, $18 is not a bad job. It's not bad for an entry level job. Like you have no skill or no prior experiences. It's a random fucking job. 18 is not bad. But the thing is, though, they're paying new guys 23, and I'm supposed to get 23, and I've already been there for 6 months, so at least I should be getting 20 automatically. And these niggas are already making 23 starting, and I'm like, I'm not fighting my way to get to the bare minimum. That's insane. Fighting for bare minimum is not an okay thing to do at any place, not just a job, anywhere. Don't fight for fucking bare minimum, nigga. I'm fighting for bare minimum. That's insane. Like I just fucking reworded that into my own head so I can understand that. Yeah, that's insane. I am fighting for bare minimum. So I just don't give a shit. And plus I have an opportunity to go somewhere else. That's the only reason I fucking have cock and balls right now instead of walking around with a fucking vagina like I was for the past 6 months. So if I don't get this opportunity, I will just DoorDash. I don't want to go back. Like I will take the pay cut, like $400, $500 pay cut, live a lot less and shit like that. But I can't go back to that job, dude. It's not like it's just they just don't treat people right. Generally, the people there aren't living right, and I hate it because if I do a really good job, I'm gonna end up just like them. That's the only thing I'm just gonna end up like these fucking alcoholics and drug addicts at my job. And I don't admire that at all. I'm not saying they're all like that, but a handful is, and that handful is the upper part of the people with more the majority of the experience. So I just don't want to end up like them. Honest to God, that's the only reason. Other than that, like there's some real cool cats over there, and the pay shit, so that too. But yeah, I don't want to figure out a solution for this problem. I just don't want to go back to work at all over there anymore, or generally. I just hate working too. At the end of the day, if I could just like barely survive, I'll be happier. Like just barely surviving every single week, like making it by the ounce of fucking hair on my asshole, like just that far alive where I can just close my eyes and know I won't get my house repoed and shit. Like that level is a lot more comfortable than where I'm at right now, of a bunch of stress, but not worrying about money problems. Just a bunch of stress, which is some fucking ass. Because it's not like I'm working one job. It's not working. I'm not working two jobs. I'm working three jobs, two part time, one full time. For what at this point? So I can what? I have no answer. It's just to do it at this point, which fucking sucks. The worst type of dick, goblin dick, ogre dick if you want, midget dick, the worst type of dick to suck. All right, baby dick, obviously that's top three. Hairy dick is two, and trainee dick is probably number one. I would be devastated if I had to suck a trainee dick, like to completion. That's why the list is out here. That's why you guys watch this show. That's why I prepare you guys for the rest of the day. This is a great show to watch. Oh yeah. Since this gets 0 views every single time, over at my other job, they're doing a piss test. And the thing is, though, I heard about the piss test before anyone else knew about it because I was hanging around where all the big dogs hang out, and I overheard them that they're going to conduct it the next day. So guess what I did? I informed everyone and anyone that I could about it, which was fun because two different responses. It's just the first one was like, oh, I don't got to worry about anything. And I'm like, oh, yeah, cool. That's why I shouldn't have told you anything. And then the second one is, Jesus Christ, all right, this joke is so fucking god awful. God damn. damn, that was this. Oh Lord. And I was working on this for a while too. That's the best part about that. I put time and effort on that joke, and when I spoke it into existence, horrible. That's what I hate about being creative or trying to be creative. At least like I'm thinking about shit. It's cooking in my head. It can be. It feels like a good idea or like a great fucking joke or I don't know, fucking a horny tumor in my head. It's just something. But when I say it out loud, I'm like, that's the reason people think I'm retarded. That's exactly right. That's number one right there. Maybe I should have kept it locked up under a fucking house or some shit. But I'm still at what 10. God damn, 10 minutes. 10 minutes of this genius right here. I was supposed to do an hour today. That's the goal because I have nothing else to do for the rest of the week. Oh no, I actually have some shit. What am I saying? Why am I selling myself short here? I have skills and talent that needs to be used. I'm gonna fix up the truck. Got the brakes ordered in. Got some calipers and rotors and pads. So almost doing the full brakes except the lines. Except the lines on the brake system. So that's gonna be fun. Don't have any idea on anything about it actually right now. I haven't had a good look at it for a while. Last time I dealt with the brakes, I was trying to bleed the brakes so to know if the calipers are locked up, and one caliper was completely seized. That's why I ordered another caliper. But then I was like, if I'm gonna order one caliper, might as well order the second caliper because why not? Two calipers are better than one caliper. Okay, this is a grocery list again. It went back to grocery list. This is why this show sucks. It's because I just talk about what's stuck in my head, and nothing about it is funny or entertaining. And the thing is, though, I love shitting on niggas too online. I'm like, that's not funny. That's not worth the watch. That's not worth the dono. And then I just step inside the big league. I'm like, oh yeah, I suck a lot. Like those guys are good. I suck way more than I thought. And then I have to just go back at the bench and then wonder what sport am I talking about. I don't even know. Baseball? Maybe basketball right now? Golf? I don't know if they have a bench. They have a fucking caddy. Okay. That's enough of the rift, right? You guys are tired of the rifting? You guys are saying it in your head? Saying it in your heart? Saying, oh, god damn. At this point, dude, I should get a tattoo of all the excuses I have of why I suck at this, because it's hard to remember. I'm trying to remember one right now. Yeah, I should just get a tattoo written down, engraved in stone. Little tickle me pink asshole. Look at this fucking high brain activity I'm doing here. Letting you guys know how a real comedian does this shit, right? Solo dolo, don't need anyone's help. You know why? Because God made talent with one eye, and that's me, and two A's, and I only have one A, and one T, and I'm low on testosterone. That's why talent is out there. Talent's for talented individuals, and if you can't hang, you shouldn't have been born in 1981. I don't know, or 1888. All right, no. Slavery is abolished. 1824. Look at this. Accurate jokes for you guys. Accurate. I should try to game. That's the thing. If I knew how to game and be enjoying it at the same time, I would be doing that shit a lot longer than I've been doing this shit. Because just yapping in front of nothing, good goddamn. Why do I think this is a good idea every single time? What's that? 3 minutes of shitting on the producer's show. All right, this makes sense. A lot of talent here, guys. A lot of talent. What else has happened on the internet? Nothing, dude. I'm just cooked. I'm generally just cooked. My brain works at a preschool capacity, yet it has a grown man responsibility. I still buy candy at the store. I think it's embarrassing. I don't like walking up to the counter with a bag of candy, and that's it. Because it just makes me feel silly. I left the house for some candy. Really, nigga? You can't buy an apple and feel satisfied? I don't know. Being childish is a childish goddamn game. I also been trying to study comedy a little bit more because If you suck at comedy, just become a teacher. That's all they have to do. You don't have to get better at your fucking prop work over there. So I was just studying failed comedians online because that's the only way to get better. Is to study people's mistakes, even though they only have a lot of mistakes and nothing good. Alright, come. Let me not. Let me stay focused here on the goal. Just entertain. So it was just simple shit. Just be authentic. Be honestly, I learned more from this one black dude who just talks and does what I do, but actually at a high skill and respectable capacity. He just talks about life, mindsets, and more of a self development journey and shit. The thing is though, like everything people talk about like mental health is completely like utterly retarded normally. It's like, yeah, love yourself, don't kill yourself, da 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 da. And I'm like, yeah, obviously, how would I fucking not? Okay. I should just go to knock knock jokes at this point, dude. I can't lace a fucking joke if I had a fucking bullet and a goddamn fat bitch in front of me. It's just hard to do now. I'm missing every single time. It has not even landing in my head, let alone landing outside of it. How about I just get serious, huh? How about I just fucking do a documentary series about fucking. Alright, see, it was gonna be another bad joke. Let me just fucking. Let's get to the scheduled program and stop saying the F word. Excuse my language from before, too. So, inside the video, he talked about being now in the present. Stop thinking about the future because that's where anxiety comes into play. If you have anxious, if you're prone to anxiety a lot or you have anxious tendencies and shit, is that just focus on the here and now. And obviously, that sounds like a simple thing to say, kind of cringe, and anyone could have thought that shit. I could have read that on the back of a goddamn Chinese finger trap. I don't know what's that thing called. Fortune cookie, at back of a fortune cookie with the lotto numbers. Like it wasn't brand new information. You know, it'd be better. Like every time I do a bad joke, someone shoots me with a paintball, like directly in my face. I think that'll make the stakes a little bit more better, so I can actually take it. At least get my okay. Let me just fucking finish this gay ass story. So yeah, I do still get some panic attack, anxiety attack whenever I fucking get blasted, if you know what I mean. And a good way to fix it was just to stay in the now, just like understanding what now really means and feeling the now instead of being worried about the next move, the next spot, the next time, the next whatever. Just focus on what you got right now. And some other nigga, he was like 16 years old. He talked about Phineas and Ferb, Venture Time, and SpongeBob, and he was saying how them niggas are always excited about the day because of how their mindset was. Like Phineas and Ferb, they were always outside, especially when they had, or only they were only outside too when they had their ideas. Jesus, goddamn Christ! I need to start reading. I need to do something. This is hurting to think. So yeah, they're always doing something new, always outside, always never backing down, especially when other people gave them doubt, like straight up saying like, "Aren't y'all like 10 years old? What are you doing with a goddamn Switch?" And they're like, "It's alright, fuck nigga, leave me alone." And they'll just still enjoy their day because that's the first time they ever got to use a Switch or a roller coaster or some shit like that. Medium joke, medium joke. We're coming out the fucking bubble, buddy. We're coming out the bubble. All right. And then SpongeBob's always excited, treating every single day as like not like it's the last day, but it's like a brand new day. He's saying it was up to his neighbors. He's saying it was up to everyone at work. He's saying it was up to everyone on the way to work, off the way to work. Like he's the type of nigga with a handout just to dap up niggas for fun. Like that's the type of nigga and mindset you should try to get to because it's really healthy and it sounds really fun. And he's having a gay old time. And the most important thing about it is that it doesn't matter that you're not always going to be happy. That's humane, all right? You're not going to always be forcefully happy. So when you are sad, see the people that you put up earlier and like the people you're walking by, your neighbors and everyone else that you always said was up to, they're going to see you when you're sad and they're going to cheer you up. And it's both authentic at the same time. That's how you live in a happier state of mind. Or he didn't really say that, but like I say it. Ah, damn. I was on a roll till I fucking stopped down to tie my shoes. So yeah, it was pretty some. It was from pretty good information. It wasn't just like about comedy. It was just like about life and shit, which is dope and stuff. You feel me? Yeah, type shit. I don't know. That makes sense to me. So what I've been trying to do for my comedy, at least for writing wise, because I'm not a really big reader, or educated person at all. I just normally for my jokes, I'll think of something on the way to something else, or think of something if it happened another way, and I'm still in the situation, and it makes me laugh or giggle, or makes my fucking butthole tinker up and shit. That was an unneeded information right there. Unneeded amount of information. So unneeded that I had to say it, and I forgot what I was talking about. So, ah, see, the thing is, I'm not this stupid. I'm not. It's just like I'm having a slow week, or a slow half year at this point. It's just, it's slightly getting better. What I've been doing, slightly getting better, but it's not as good as I thought it would be every single time. But that happens. It's okay. At least I can admit it. It's okay. So type shit. What am I gonna say now? Yeah, doing the streaming shit. Morally, just to, I don't know, try it out. Half, not half ass, full ass, trying it out. I'm gonna try get 100 subs, do a subathon thing. I just thought of, thought of it because I saw someone else. This is zero skill, zero effort. I'm literally diving in deep. That's all I'm doing here. There's no scheduling. There's no games that I play at all. I'm just doing it, and I don't mind it. It sounds pretty fun, at least for the time given. I got nothing else to do, and I'm trying to still promote myself as a comedian, an entertainer, and yada yada you, whatever's gonna fucking pay me or you. Haha. No, it didn't rhyme. Didn't rhyme at all. Been taking the good old dog to the park recently. I think 2 days in a row now. Um, Only reason I took her is just because like the last time I was there, she had a pretty bad interaction, and she's causing it. And the thing is though, she's not aggressive. Obviously, she's a little fucking juju boo boo, but she thinks she's strong. That's the problem. She thinks she's top dog, and that's not a good idea because she's not top dog, and another dog is gonna check her, and I don't mind it. I know how it's gonna look. I've seen it done a couple of times. It's not a scary thing for me, but at a dog park is not the correct time to do it, especially with another dog owner who is completely unaware about that situation. Because she will go to big dogs and like she'll do the thing where she pokes her nose on their stomach or the side of them, or she tries to put her head on top of them too to show like, oh, I'm bigger than you type shit. And the big dog's like, nah, nigga, like not even a little. You're like 5'5", I'm 6'8". Don't even play with me. So the big dogs with this, they'll fucking not snap or anything, but they'll check her and they'll pin her down fast. But the people think that's a bad thing. Like, no, it's a good thing. She's being a dickhead. She's not that big. She needs to know she's not the biggest one here. Because the thing is, though, with a little dog that thinks it's a big dog, that's a badass attitude. A big dog that knows it's a big dog, that's a good ass attitude. Because he knows, like, fucking a shepherd, a German shepherd, that guy knows, like, dude, if I really wanted to crash out, like, no one's stopping me. I'm getting heads. I'm killing two dogs. Like, no one's gonna stop me. At least you kill me yourself. There's gonna be no one to stop me if a German shepherd just went ham. They don't do it because they're big dogs, and big dogs have big responsibilities. Yeah, it makes sense to me. They have self-awareness to that extent to where they know their killing capacity. Julia does not know her killing capacity. She thinks that she, being the big dog, can win. I think it's because like she chases the fucking shit out of big animals in the yard too. Like she'll corner a fucking elk or a male deer or some shit with the antlers. And I'm like, dude, if that nigga does anything, any sort of fucking movement towards you, you're losing. Like, you're getting tossed up like a shish kebab, and he's running with your fucking body on his head. And I can't do anything but shoot him down. And she doesn't know that. she's gonna learn out hopefully the easiest way possible, but she's gonna fucking eventually figure it out. They might stomp on her by accident, trying to tell her to fuck off and shit, because she's not that big compared to a fucking real animal. Yep, there we go. Talked about a dog. That's fucking entertaining. I think I just need to stop being so self-critical. That's the reason the flow is dying. Cause like it could be like a decent story. That wasn't like a fucking. That didn't feel like a girl talking, right? Like it felt like a man telling a story. It was engaging. The narrative was there. I don't know where I'm supposed to look anymore. I have 3 cameras set up. I'm just looking straight, and I think I have a cross eye when I do that. But we will find out in the post. Um, I don't want to stop at 30, but we're getting closer to 30 than any other number. But if I go for an hour, that's gonna be a lot more helpful. Um, if I had, I applied to an audition. There we go. I had nothing. I had something else. It's a Netflix thingy for Hunger Games. No, Squid Games. I applied to Squid Games. Think season 3 or some shit. They're doing it again, and I think they're not gonna be all Asian. I think that's the goal this time, trying to make it more inclusive. So they are asking any race to apply. But the thing is that oh Jesus Christ, why do I have to say these fucking filler words? I think it'll just be better if I just spoke instead of just dropping an I. Like there's other people in the room that I have to fucking address. So the question was, what would you do for what would you get $1,000,000? You get $1,000,000. What would you do with your $1,000,000? A couple $1,000,000, like $6 million. The thing is though, ah, the thing is though, a couple $1,000,000 to me. Oh, this is going good. A couple $1,000,000 to me. Only thing I'll do with it is probably start a couple businesses and shit like that, like car retail, car. Okay, yeah. This is a show that's gonna go to an hour. The pacing on this is absolutely atrocious. This is the fucking classiest, well-mannered stream in the world. I mean, video, cast, whatever. Yeah, there's so much goddamn information that I can give out to this world. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, so the thing is, they just asked, like, what would you do if you had 1.6 mil? And I just said, yeah, I'll just buy shit. Just waste all my money. That's what I sent in for an audition. I was like, I'll just buy stupid amount of stuff. Bunch of cars, a car dealership, a rec yard, dirt track. And yeah, I'll just be fucking careless with the money. Spend it as much as I can until I get down to zero again. And then just sell everything. That's what I would do. That's what I sent for them. And I think I won. I think I deserve a win. I'll be entertaining on the show. Look at that. And if I did get on the show, I would first create a allegiance or a group of people so we can work together and fight the opposing force, which is not too hard to do. I think the hardest part is to first identify a bigger group of people so we can attack, so we have a camaraderie goal towards each other, so we all band together while I backdoor all them niggas because I still want to make all the money. And I made the group initially, so it's not that grimy if I backdoor niggas for 6 mil. And then at that point, I win. Yay. That's the goal. I thought the Red Bull would wake me up. I thought the Red Bull would get my brain cooking. No. I'm still at fucking 3% of intelligence. 3%. Which is better than 2%. I can say that. Respectfully, 2% is not as much as 3%. I don't care what you stand politically. I'm supposed to do something with my car today, and I'm just waiting on the parts. You know how crazy it is to fucking want to be a comedian? Like, the fucking chutzpah on your fucking mind to fucking want to be a comedian. One, you have a better chance of fucking the lottery winner. Like, you're not even winning the lottery. Like, fucking the lottery winner in your lifetime. Have a better chance of doing that, because it's not easy. It's kind of hard. it's a complicated fucking thing. Because one, you're supposed to be focused and determined to fucking write jokes forever. It does not matter how much money you make in the beginning, but you just want to do it because you love the game. But you're not making any money, and Rent doesn't give a shit about fucking the love of the game. So you have to fucking sacrifice some time and energy to a shitty fucking job, or just fucking stay at home and shit with your parents, save some money so you can do that. I think that was the better route for me. If I figured out what comedy was a lot younger, I would have put down the drugs and fucking done comedy a little bit more faster. Not because like I had a funnier intuition back in the day. It's just it would have been a lot easier, at least because comedy does have a community building around it. Like people know each other, people are connected to each other, respectful, respecting the craft and shit. So it'll be a lot better than a bunch of niggas that just sell weed all day. Maybe that was a bad choice. I think maybe that was. Maybe this second fucking Red Bull and a fucking buzzball might wake me up at fucking 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, that was a gross idea. Oh, jeez, that was a nasty idea. Oh, yuck, aroni. Should have bought light beer instead. Okay. Yeah, at the job, at least on the warehouse day I was at, I met a little nigga. He's about like 17 years old. He's still in school and shit. Yeah, he only got the job because his stepdad works there too. So he put him on and shit. Really good idea. Real great thing to do. Not gonna lie. If I had an opportunity like that, I'd definitely do that for my own kid folk. But I was just chopping it up with him because honestly, he was the only nigga closest to my age, even at like 8 years apart compared to the niggas who are like 44 and shit, who are just like they're high as hell, smoke on the break, just fucking just do whatever the fuck they want, and they have like a kill a nigga attitude. It's not like they say nigga and like they want to kill niggas, but like the attitude, it feels like they could kill a nigga. It's the face tattoos that really get to me. So I was chopping it with that nigga, just trying to geek with him and shit. I made him spit out his water because I said something stupid or funny. I don't know if it was stupid or funny. But I was just talking to him about hoes and strip clubs and just being a degenerate. And he's telling me about his degeneracy too. He's like, he almost got kicked out of school, almost went to secondary school because he likes fighting. He fights a lot. Not gonna lie, he does not look like no heavyweight. He's like a flyweight or a featherweight competitor, but he's a fighter. So I can't fucking hate on a nigga for that because I'm not a fighter. I'm not trying to fight niggas nowadays. I'm just trying to make it home with no cuts and bruises. Honestly, dude, I'm not trying to go to no doctors. I can't afford it. Lost my insurance right now, so I can't afford it. Never was trying to go in the first place. Yeah, so chopping it up with him, it was kind of refreshing. Yeah, cause like working with niggas like 40s, 50s type shit, like I'm not saying they don't got a lot of life left, but they don't got a lot of life left. There is very depressing around the niggas most of the time, or it's always very fucking serious, especially when they come out of prison and they have a fucking motto that they live by and shit. Like I don't know. I was playing a video about like some niggas catching predators on my phone out loud and shit, and the video went to like what they do when they go to prison and shit. And one guy got mad at me for playing that, and he said you should turn that shit off, man. Why you listening to that fucking horse shit? And I'm like, it's a goddamn TikTok. I'm not promoting nothing. I wanted to see the end of the video. I don't know why I don't know why it hurts you so much. And he's like, nah, that nigga who's in that video that went to prison for fucking touching kids, I promise you, if I saw that nigga in my cell, I'll fucking rape him myself. Like, Jesus Christ. It is 7:44. We just left the goddamn office. Like, can we be civil here, man? Can we? And then he's like, man, you got me worked up for no damn reason. And he was our driver that day too, and he fucking just started smoking. He just smoked right in the car, getting high. And he's like, you want to hit this shit? And I said, nah, I can't. If I hit it, I'm going to go straight to sleep at the site. And he's like, ha, 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 type shit. And he just kept smoking. And I was like, all right. This guy's fun. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't want to be the only one inside the car. He's a fun guy, but I don't want to be there. I didn't want to be there at all. It was not like he was gonna hurt me or anything. I just felt like he had a point and he wasn't done proving a point, and I didn't want to find out the end of the point. You know what I mean? He knows what I mean. I don't know if y'all know what I mean. Yeah. So let's talk about some niggas I'm missing the job. Probably definitely the niggas I got hired with and stuff. Those niggas are real cool. Um, I'm still in the group chat with half them niggas too, which is gonna suck some dick when I tell them straight up like, yeah, man, I ain't coming out to Philly no more. Can't come out with y'all, man. I'm off the job, off the site. Just put my fucking last day in, and they don't know. It's fun because like I think after like the third or fourth month, we just got real close with each other because we were just talking shit about everybody else. And that's how a job's supposed to be. All right, you get hired with a group of niggas. That's brotherhood right there. That group of niggas is fighting the older group of niggas that got hired a long time ago. So now they can talk shit, and it just goes in a full fucking circle. Other than that, yeah, that's really it. I fuck with the mechanics. All the mechanics, real fucking cool cats. I'm gonna miss them niggas. I owe them niggas pizza too, cause I quit and I didn't let them know. So they said I owed them a pizza. I would give them pizza. I don't remember most of the time, and one of them doesn't work on Friday, so I can't really get them that pizza on Friday. It's excuses. It's excuses. I'm not gonna lie to y'all niggas. It is excuses, but it is what it is. Um, yeah. The interview at the fucking new job that I have. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I fucking aced it. Like I was answering the questions, answering the personality segments. I went ha 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 ha, giving the fucking the rich white dude laugh at after everything they said. He's like, sorry man, I would have been here earlier, but my dog got riled up. She was running around the yard. I had to catch her. You know how it is. And I was like, yes, I do, sir. Ah, ha, 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 ha. And he's like, well, 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 we got a good one. I'm like, all right, thanks. You're going too far. Nah, it was a bunch of one nigga. He was there for about 40 years of his life. Started when he was 18. Retired at the company. Still works at the company part time. Getting the stupidest amount of money you can think of. I know he has like ridiculous money, because the way this nigga was just telling me is like, yeah, after 18 years, had to retire. Like I got as far as I could. He went up to like designing engines. I think that's where he went to, or designing engines, or he ended up in an administration role because now he's in charge of hiring niggas. That's all he has to do. He just has to hire niggas. Doesn't have to show up to no site. Doesn't do anything else. He just screens niggas because he's been doing that for a while too. So he's getting good money. Other nigga, he's still doing his 40 hours a week. He was basically like the second stage of the guy I talked to. He's second stage type nigga. Like he's been in the field. Now he's on the admin side and he's working his way up to the top type shit. Respectable, both niggas. I still really do want this fucking job. So if these niggas find this video, I'm being completely fucking honest, dude. I'll fucking do. I'll bust my ass at that job. That job sounds fucking fun. I'm not gonna do nothing fucked up at all. Don't let this video portray anything bad, because I would not talk about that company bad at all, because I think they're great. I just need to get an offer letter first. My nigga. Alright? God fucking damn it, dude. 30 something fucking minutes, and I can't read it because there's live captions going on my computer, and I can't read the time. You know, it sucks. Like, I don't even want to pretend I know what I know. Like, I know absolutely majority of nothing. Unless it comes to, like, mechanical stuff, like, I don't know a general concept for it. If you guys gave me something, thank God my dog's still fucking alive. Like, I promise you, dude, it's a struggle to keep her fucking alive. Not like the food or, like, buying shit and stuff. It's just, like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing most of the time. I'm like, damn, nigga, you made it another day. God bless. I don't know when your birthday is. Yeah, I don't know that much about you, but fucking, you're still here. You want some bacon? You want a piece of this bread, my nigga? I got another fry that hit the ground. All you, big bro. That's the only thing I can do with her. Like, it sucks being smart at bad things, like people shit that no one cares about. Not like generally bad. Like, no one gives a shit about cars or how to fix the car. No one really gives a shit till like it's broken. Then at that point, the mechanic is looked like God. He knows everything, does everything, can fucking do with one hand, fix everything to shit. Until then, dude, I'm just a fucking grease monkey. No race. Like it's just how it is, which is okay, which is okay. But I rather be smart at like other shit. Like speaking would be a lot more fun to be smart at. Or see the thing too, I learned about Ebonics, right? Or Ebony, some shit about the black people language, where it's like the grammar in it is a lot different than regular English. So it's Ebonics, or it's like something like that, or Ebony, some shit. Ebony language. Just Google that and don't click the videos, but Ebony language. And some nigga was breaking down the grammar, how sophisticated it is to speak as a real nigga. Not like he didn't say real nigga, but he meant it. He meant it as a real nigga. And he said the grammar in it is a lot more complex, because the thing is though, like some nigga in like Iowa who doesn't really see any ebony people anywhere won't understand them. But like it makes sense to me, even though you might have an Atlanta accent to a Baltimore accent. Like I can decipher the code. I'm not gonna be standing there like this nigga speaking Spanish or English. Like I don't. It makes sense to me, which is cool. And I thought it was just like a thingy that you just figure it out yourself. I thought everyone understood it. Like everybody, that's not a normal word everyone you can use. So not everybody says everybody like that. But it is a grammar thingy, so that's important. It was a video that I watched. Maybe I should make a joke about that. Maybe that's the reason I'm not good at comedy. It's because I don't fucking think. Maybe there's a joke in there. Um, what else? I can't believe I did this 3 times a week, man. I really actually gave a shit about that. Like now, it's just if I can remember or if I have the time. No fucking consistency. I did. Oh yeah. Well, I did talk to some places to host an open mic, so I could be a showrunner, so I can move my way up with their strategy instead of actual skill and talent, like everyone else should be thinking of. And it got zero responses, zero replies and shit. Just left on the good old red arena, which is okay, which is fine, which is understandable. Like at the end of the day, they're technically my first people I ever talked to and made arrangements with. It just wasn't clear enough, and it sounded like they had to do more work than they needed to, which was the problem. If I have it more typed out, more solidified and shit, a cleaner fucking way to get it done. Maybe like it's a lot better in person, cause like over the text and shit, I'm working, they're working, we work at two different times. I work during the day, they work during the night, so we're having two different time periods of conversation. Cause yes, I can talk to you during the day, but my mindset is not thinking show running. I'm thinking about what I'm doing at work, and if I get distracted at work, I'll get an immediate fucking response of negativity from someone else. That's the nicest way to say someone's gonna say some shit. But even if I don't get distracted, I won't have a clear portrayal of what I'm trying to do inside the show. Because I did fuck up by giving them wrong time periods because they wanted to know event logistics and shit, which is like a stupid fucking question to me. I'm like, dude, we just run the mic for an hour. What do you want me to do? Like, what we set up, we run it, we close it down. What logistics do you want? But I still made up numbers and shit, and I put the wrong time because I really wasn't focused, and I just wrote something and sent it off without double checking or actually the fucking doing a due diligence in between, which is unfortunate. But another thing too, like if they're not really like actively trying to let you do a mic, then don't fucking do it at their location. That's what someone told me, which is great fucking advice. Another thing too, why be a showrunner if you're trying to do comedy? You're trying to run comedy or do comedy. A lot of fucking gay questions you have to answer yourself, which sucks dick. Because I don't really suck dick either, so I don't suck dick at all. I mean, like zero dick I suck. Good goddamn, this is so much fun. This is so much fun. I love zero interactions, just speaking into the void. This is healthy. This is where mindsets come to merge. This is what Frederick Nietzsche fucking heard before he killed himself in the goddamn woods. He heard this fucking voice just yelling at him. And I hope the audio is not fucking crackling either, because that's what fucking happened in the last video, which was god awful retarded. let me put you through my thinking space, all right? Because that's all I got here. So this podcast is a more of a replication of the Bill Burr Monday Morning Podcast. He does 3 times a week, an hour piece with a comical amount of fucking entertainment, but more of a relaxed, slower pace environment. Catch the words, catch the feelings type of thing. And I try to replicate that doing it over here. Doesn't work for me. And at least it's not working out smoothly. It's also because I'm not putting any time and effort in it too, which is a bigger portion of it. Because how can I fucking be good at talking points if I didn't even write any talking points? But then inside the third fucking perspective, I'm supposed to be able to wing it. Supposed to be doing this shit off the riff, off the fucking muscle, without any preparation or work, just to test my skills and talent. But then at the last point, I'm having zero feedback, so I have nothing to jump off of jump on, jump off of, jump into, bounce off. I have nothing to bounce off. I'm just bouncing off my own fucking head, which is a clear sign of bipolar disease and maybe even early onset Alzheimer's. But like, I really can't tell until the meds work. So another bad joke. Good fucking goddamn it, Jesus. See, I can call myself out on the bad jokes, but I got no clue whenever I made a good one. No clue at all. Should we just do another 10 minutes of silence because Donald Trump got shot? Can we do that for an excuse? We're not even at 50 minutes. Okay. Mr. Beast, you know the thing too about social media and internet news? I don't really give a shit about it. It's really hard to give a shit about it. The last thing that I seen was Mr. Beast's camera guy or some shit. The gay nigga is a pedophile too, which kind of sucks. Like, no one wants pedophiles and shit, and Mr. Beast is not a pedophile either, so he didn't really condone it. Or he wouldn't condone it even if he was a pedophile. I mean, it's not a good look for the Mr. Beast brand. That's what I mean. So yeah, that happened. I don't really give a shit. That's the thing. Like, I couldn't give a flying fucking shit when I read that. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, next. What else is next? I saw a girl fucking, her ass was bouncing when she walked. I remember that shit. That was a lot more interesting. But I could give a flying fucking shit if that fucking weird ass nigga turned out to be a weirder ass nigga. Like, at that, he had a family and a fucking child and rather be a transgender that doesn't give a shit about them. Like, it's not the problem that he was a tranny. The problem was, like, he didn't give a shit about his family. Dude, fucking, that's the problem. Like, yeah, dude, do whatever you want to do with your body, dude. But once you involve other people in your life and you disappoint them, you don't show up for them. That's not a you choice anymore. That's a we choice, and you made we stupid. God damn, that was a horrible down take. Jeez. We gotta crank out the shit to see gold, right? Or blood, or something. Not just goddamn effort here. There's zero effort here. Time, skill, motivation, expiration, dedication, a lot of shit ends here. Okay. And the thing too about growing in a media presence is that the majority of people online, or at least active viewers daily, are young adults, under 18, around 18 individuals. And what does that mean, sir, ma'am? That means your content should endorse itself towards them. No other age margin, because no other age is that fucking engaged with the online community other than the younger adults. Oh yeah, that was a good one. Like, other than the young people, which is kind of weird, cause like, dude, you're gonna be 30 one day, still marketing to 15-year-old boys or girls or whatever you fucking like, or whatever your brand's about, and that's supposed to be goddamn normal. How about you let the kids be fucking kids? That's the thing too. Like, I rather let kids be kids and make content for at least older people, not like sex content. Not that, not like OnlyFans content. I mean, like, just general, like, adult content, adult humor, adult action, adult type shit. Like, I don't want to do fucking kid humor because most of the kids are online. That's the only way to create an audience and a presence and shit like that. Because you have to eventually grow up, or they will eventually. And if you don't change with the times or you don't abide by the law of the fucking entertainment, you're just gonna be what they call a fall off, which is bad. Nobody wants to fall off. People want to stay on the ride and ride it till it's goddamn over. But no one gets to do that. Not everyone gets to do that. Or you can hop inside the other goddamn marketplace where you market towards older people, but you still have majority children on your goddamn stream or video or content. And that's just weird at that point because you're doing adult jokes for kids who think they can sneak on by and not get noticed. But that's another fucking big majority of people. Okay, I'm just gonna keep her a little steady right here because the pace at Jesus Christ, this is so much fun, dude. Like I love this. This is where hard work and effort fucking meets up and comes on the same bitch, and I'm the bitch inside the scenario. So this is fucking dandy do. All right, wimbity wimbity woo. It's funner than fucking banana poop. Like this is where talent meets talent. I already made the example, so I need to make a second one. All right, let's speak on the future because we have 9 more minutes of this shit. Yeah, 9 more minutes. Um, I'm cutting back on the backwoods, even though I had a fucking good ass fucking bender on them. Like, I was backwooding it up for fucking 2 weeks straight, which was not good for the lungs, mindset, body. It just fucking it makes me too fucking slow, way slower than normal. So I'm edging off of it right now. Um, Going into a good old sober route for the whole next week. I'm probably gonna go sober at the end of the day today and just store my weed somewhere else until I hear some other opportunities come into play and shit. So doing that, drinking probably gonna pick up the pace a little. Maybe have a beer here, a beer there, or beer everywhere. I just like having a beer. I don't like having like a couple. Like I don't like getting drunk anymore. It's not fun. I lose way more than I actually think. Cause it's not like I'm drunk in the moment and like that's the part where I get upset about. It's the next day. The next day where I feel groggy, I can't think. My mind is just like, let's fucking go slower and slow again. I don't like that. I like waking up and eating yogurt. That makes me feel good. Like I ate some yogurt today. I was like, I feel strong. I feel like a big guy today. Yogurt for breakfast. This is delicious. And I had the energy. And then I drank coffee. I was like, I have the energy of a god right now. This is fucking fun. At least my mornings have been really productive. It's either wake up 7 a.m. Technically is late to my liking, and I shouldn't have said that because that just makes me a douchebag. So wake up at 7 a.m. Um, it's a little slower on the phone these days because like I'm dodging work, so I don't want to look at my phone. Slower on the phone, so I get out of bed. Dog gets food and water and gets let out, and then I'll go on a walk. I'll go on a walk with the dog, or go to the park with the dog early in the morning as my first task of the day. Come back, make a little breakfast, eat the food, and then I'll just write. And my writing has not gotten better. It's there though. I've written down something. Words have hit the paper, touchdown, but it's not good. It's not like admirable or wise or coefficient words happening, but it's getting there. 1% they say 1%. So day 3,000 will be great. And yeah, I just write, and then I choose what the next couple tasks of the day are gonna be. Either gonna be a productive self, productive career, or productive information. I try to find something to do, and I liked it. I like it so far. I can last about another 3 more weeks like this until I need the actual fucking money to my name again. Because next week I'm getting paid, and that's gonna cover my next month of bills and expenses, and that can last a month. Yeah, so love how great I explain shit here, man. It's not just like genius; it's unbeatable genius here. So yeah, future plans, future plans. Next week I should be doing a lot more mics than I fucking doing this week. I need to be doing a lot more mics this week. Actually, I need to find a location too. Goal for next week is just do a mic. Honestly, just do a mic. anywhere and shit. Just do mic, and then yeah, just fucking chill out. I'm trying to I'm trying to talk to more people. Honestly, not like networking. I just want to talk to random people. Not like random. Like I want to be able to go to places and feel comfortable engaging conversation. Like actively being the not the predator or the prey. I don't know. Actively holding a conversation with somebody random. Not because I don't do that. It's just like it's something I'm trying to do more of. I'm not scared. I've done it a bunch of times before. It's just I want more. I want more of it. That's the bigger goal. At least maybe it could be a monthly goal. Talk to somebody, and so I can get the ball rolling. Because I've seen people make videos about like them just walking down the street, dapping up people they never met, throwing up compliments, throwing up good old hey, what are you doing there? What's up, my guy? Doing that shit, and I'm like, that's fun, dude. That's contagious. I like that energy. I want to try it out. So I'm thinking about doing that. Oh Lord, that was oh, oh, it's like a dead baby. Damn, dude, that shit hit. That's a family smacker. Okay. Diet wise, I need to fucking eat a lot more. I was looking for like human kibble. Like I was looking for a human dry food where I can just like eat it out of a bowl, so I don't have to think about nutrition or flavor. I just want to eat like I just need food so I don't get hungry. I'm tired of cooking. Like I've cooked my food for a couple weeks now, and I hate it so fucking much. It does not make the food any better. It makes it longer, and by the time I'm done cooking, I'm not even as hungry anymore. And that's where I hate it the most. What did I make the other day? I made waffles and eggs, bacon with some red onions. Made that shit. Fucking set up the plate, set up everything, sat down. I was like, I'm not even gonna eat it. Not even. I ate half of that shit. Saved it for later and then forgot about it. So now, what I've been doing, which is a better idea, is I make the food and then I eat it right after. Like I eat it while making the other food. So I made the eggs, bacon, red onions, and then put it to the side. Made some pancakes and ate the pancakes while making the eggs. I mean, ate the eggs while making the pancakes. That's what I did, in that order. So I was making pancake and then eat that shit, eat it with the egg, and I make another one. And that made the food a lot more tasty, and it was a lot more faster to eat. And I spent less time actually eating. I don't really give a shit about eating food, honestly. Like if there was any way to like sacrifice the time spent on making food with another thing, or making and eating food, I would definitely do it in a heartbeat. It's not enjoyable to eat food. It's just time out the day that I'd rather be using for other shit. Like sitting down and doing fucking nothing, or doing a shitty fucking podcast that's gonna last another 2 minutes. I went to a massage parlor too. Thank God I am introduced this at the end. The massage parlor was real nice. I might go again today. Honestly, it's a slow fucking day. I won't mind going. It feels fucking great to get a back massage. Honestly, like it feels fucking. I'm thinking about it right now. It felt fucking great to go back. I mean, to go there. Got a back massage and then I got some head and I was like, dude, this is fucking decent. Like I felt like a shitty fucking person at the end, like normal, but I was like, this is a great fucking feeling. Like it's fun. I'm not saying it's fun to get teased, not like some gay shit, but like it's fun going to a massage parlor and like wondering like, oh, I came here for a back massage. Haha. Do you want to give me happy ending instead? Haha. Like it's fun playing that game, cause that's just funny to me. Cause she'll do like small things, like she'll rub my balls and make it feel like an accident. Like, ooh, sorry. I'm like, nah, you're not. Like, I know this game. Ha ha ha. Like, it's just fun. And then she'll fucking do that. And then at the end of it, she'll like, all right, what do you want to do? Like, we spent 15 minutes. I'm not giving you an hour massage, nigga. Like, what do you really want to do? And I was like, sloppy toppy, please, Mr. Wen. And she's like, okay, another 50. I was like, all right, here's 50. And I was fucking getting some head. And the thing is though, like, it's not fair because like it's like watching an hour of softcore porn and then a bitch gets mad when you bust in like an hour and bust in a minute. Like I was fucking buckloaded and wild ready over there. Like you caught me at a bad time. So yeah, fucking thinking about it right now, it's not a bad idea. Fuck it, maybe I'll go there, maybe not. I don't know. Either way, it's AK Talks Morning Show. Have a fucking decent fucking day, YouTube.